Whoa, sorry, I'm the last guy, and you're not gonna like me, so we'll just get that out right now. I'm Jason Harris, and I'm not as tall as most of the people over here. I'm here because I have a lot of experience with city councils, and my experience is with many municipalities throughout the Wasatch Front. I am a developer. You could say Naboo, whatever we need to do. But my point is this. I was talking with Paul Hancock. 80% of the decisions that are made by the city council are in land use, development, zoning, impact fees, water. 100% of my job is dealing with those on a daily basis. So I'm here because when you go to the doctor, right, you don't go to the doctor for your illness to see the receptionist. You go because you're looking for an expert and somebody that has been trained in it. I'm here because this is what I do all the time, and I can't not help it. I have too much knowledge. So that's why I'm here. 75% of Utah households cannot afford the median home price today. City councils are the sole decision maker when it comes to land use, both the quantity and the types of housing that's allowed in your cities. Do something different, like you can have a whole bunch of more people that are the same
thing. What is one decision or action taken by the city council that you would have done differently?
I guess I'll just second all those, but I can only add one, right? I'm just going to stick with a recent one, and that is the accessory dwelling unit decision. The state came out and said, hey, we want more of these. We need housing that people can afford. And along with that decision came a moratorium that basically shut down those opportunities. And the rule that was used was the countervailing public interest. I need it closer.
You stand.
Pause it, let's give him the hint.
All right. Countervailing public interest. Now that's something that's used for extreme circumstances. And we're talking about turning down housing options for the people who need it most. It makes no sense. I mean, how many permits could have been submitted in one day, and we shut down that housing opportunity without even knowing what the real issue is.
Is more of a scenario or philosophy, but walk us through your thought process of zone change. So a general plan zone change, how do you look at that, and what is your walkthrough?
Great question. I think it starts with looking at what planning has been done so far, right? So looking at the general plan, the master plan, current zoning, surrounding zoning, that's where it starts. Where it goes next is what's actually right. What's right for the property, what's right for the property owner. And I think it's super important that we understand that the property owner actually has no rights. It is held in the hands of the city council. They make the decision for that landowner. They need to be considered in that. In addition, right, the future residents. In addition, what does the market need? We have been planning in the past for so long, and we need to look to the future. And I agree with Haley that we have a lot of young residents. I believe if the city is, 48%, 5 years or less, there's a reason for that. We need to look at that. So thank you.
Ken, we're handing out money. If you received a $5 million grant to use for the city any way you wanted, what would you do with it and why?
I really wanted the other question. But we'll talk about this one, and that is, I would turn it into $10 million. $5 million is not very much for a city, and there are plenty of ways that cities can control how that money is spent, what it's used on in order to maximize it and turn it into more. as it relates to housing, right? Like we know that the state put 20 million towards housing, right? Through funding people to put them in homes that it isn't affordable. It's just attainable, by the way, right? So if they could do it with 20 million, one city could probably do a lot for their city on housing with 5 million. But I'm pretty certain that a good city council could spend just a little bit of time and turn that into more, and then use that to carry forward year after year and make a difference in the community.
So as part of your 60-second, now 90-second closing statement, start with letting us know what you admire, appreciate, or like about the candidate to your left, or to your next candidate. So Jason, Tyler, Michelle, so forth.
His beard. I can't grow a beard, and this is amazing. And he's here. Like, he's participating in this amazing process. Like, that's awesome. And he's new to the city. But he's one of us, right? I could probably go on, and I think everybody here probably fits into this category. Thank you, right, for being part of it. Now, as far as closing statements go, right, I just really think it's important, whether it's me or anybody here, just vote for people who understand the big picture. I'm here because I'm involved. I do this on a daily basis, but I get it. Like, I'm going to be viewed as somebody that's not, it's going to be self-interested, I guess, right? But that's not the case. I want to make a difference. I know how to do it. I know who to work with. I've worked in the city. I know most of the staff. But it's okay. Like, just get out, vote, and make good choices. There's good people here, and I think that if we work together, anybody can do the job. Really, I think that's what it's all about.